it's me, Erin, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for watching this Friday's episode of Fridays with Frigo. And today we're going to take a look at another episode of Learning English. But today, I have a special guest to help me out. Meet Miss Brown. She's an English teacher from, where else? Of course, England. Go figure. Actually, I think she's going to talk about that today. Figurative language or figures of speech. Here, I'll let her explain it. Hey, Miss Brown.
I'm talking about the
Good afternoon, boys and girls. I'm Miss Brown, and I'll be teaching you your next lesson in learning English. Yes, that is really my name, Miss Brown. A little interesting side note, a little interesting fact that I could share with you today is, yes, when I was little, yes, I know I am brown, and my name is Miss Brown, but when I was little, I was actually a brownie. Before I became a Girl Scout, I was a brownie. I think that's the order. But I was Miss Brown, I am brown, and I was a brownie. All right, let's get down to business, shall we? Today's lesson is going to be on figures of speech, or figuratively speaking. In English, that means it's a sort of an expression. They're expressions that don't mean what they say they mean. Often they mean something else. If you have any questions, just raise your hand or don't. I'd prefer it if you didn't. But anyways, moving on. Here we go, boys and girls. Get your notebooks out. Take some good notes, children. So the first one is made quite popular by Justin Timberlake in American culture. It's called Bringing Sexy Back. You don't actually go somewhere and find a sexy and bring it back to where it once was. It just means bringing the swag back, some gorgeousness, some beautifulness about you, bringing it back. Moving on. Next, thick in the head. And I mean thick, not as in THICC, that sort of thick where girls like to pack on the pounds in the hips, in the buttocks, in the thigh area to make themselves more admirable to the opposite sex. No, I don't mean that. Yeah, no, so you have more bounce when you walk, some more jiggle in the middle, some more cake that you want to bake. Excuse me. No, I don't mean that at all. Actually, another expression that means quite the same thing would be not the brightest tool in the shed. The lights are out, but no one's home. That means you're stupid, darling. That means you're stupid or dumb. People don't think you have any sort of brains in your head. So actually, it's not a compliment. But it is a very commonly used English expression. Shall we move to the next one, shall we? Who pissed in your cornflakes? That doesn't actually mean that someone urinated in your breakfast cereal, or your oatmeal, or your cream of wheat. No, it doesn't mean that at all. Actually, it simply means what's making you so mad or so upset. Next one, tastes like crap. That doesn't mean that you actually have tasted some sort of feces or poop, or a poop emoji. It actually means a disgusting taste. I don't really imagine people that would want to taste some sort of fecal matter, but you never know. Okay, moving on. Next one. I died laughing. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Died laughing simply means that something was very funny. Something really tickled my fancy. All right, now we need to focus here. Okay, so moving right along there. She's got a few screws loose, 8 cents short of a dime, a few cards short of a deck, not playing with the full deck. I think the cheese has slid off his cracker. All of those together, boys and girls, that simply means someone's a little bit crazy or not all there. Something's amiss. Something's gone awry. Next one is skeletons in the closet. It doesn't actually mean a sort of skeletal bone structure hiding in somebody's back closet. It doesn't mean that at all. Of course, if I were a skeleton and I were naked, I would hide too. A little jokey joke for today. Maybe not. But what that actually means is if you have a skeleton in the closet, that means you have something to hide. Something that you wished and desire to keep hidden from the general public eye or from a family member or a friend. Yeah, here's one, getting jiggy with it. Doesn't mean you're dancing a jig. No, well, actually it does. The term was coined by Will Smith, getting jiggy with it. And it actually means getting funky with it, if you will. Funky. Getting funky. It's like a sort of whip and a nay. No, we shan't. We shall refrain. We are in the classroom. We shall not get on the same level as the children. We must remain in complete control at all times. I'm sorry, children. So anyways, moving along. Does anybody have any questions for today? Anybody? No questions? All right, then I assume that I've done a sufficient enough job explaining to you figurative language then. Yes? Figures of speech? All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for attending class today. Class is dismissed. Oh, and thank you so much for the little one who sent me a note. Dear Miss Brown, this is difficult for me to say, but somebody says that they are hot for teacher. They're hot for teacher. Boys and girls, that is not allowed. That has not been allowed since the 80s. When David Lee Roth sang about it, it wasn't appropriate then, and it's not appropriate now. We shan't have it anymore. Thank you for the compliment. I shall not take it. I shall not. Do away with yourself. Class dismissed! Get out. All of you. Good day, children. Thanks for watching another episode of Learning English. Did you guys like Miss Brown? Did you guys like her? Because she might be back. Toodles.
Wait a second, man. What do you think the teacher's gonna look like this year?
I'm gonna be like Casper the Ghost and get gone. Get myself gone. Oh, vanish. I'm gonna make like a ball and bounce. Oh! I'm gonna be like some magic dust and poof, be gone. Oh! Keep them coming. So, my name is Miss Brown, and I am brown, and I was a brownie. Isn't that a delightful little coinkydink? It's such a delightful little fact to have 3 browns all together and actually have it be true. Top that. I dare you to top that. All right. I'm going to take this eraser and erase your mind. Clean your mind. You shan't be hot for teacher. You shan't be hot for teacher. And one last one, let your hair down. It doesn't actually mean to let your hair down. It means sort of to relax, more or less. But actually today, I'm going to do just that.
Feel dirty. Class dismissed.
Ooh, yeah.
I've got it bad. I'm hot for teacher. Oh, yes, I'm hot. Wow. Oh my God.
Sort of out of hand there. Sorry, don't let your hair down. No.